Live from the SKA, North Thurston Lincoln. I'm here with former freshman team center and power forward, Jay McFarland and Tyler Parcham. How's it to be here, guys?
Thanks, Ben. Feels great. Really good to be back. It's going to be a great game tonight.
Coming off a key win at Shelton and over at some other school, Central Kitsap. It's going to be a great game tonight. You know, going to be some dunks and some lots of threes. You know, I'm really looking forward to it.
All right, we got a full pregame plan. We got some interviews coming up, some keys to victory, and we finish it with the score prediction.
And a packed crowd, as usual.
All right, we will be back.
You know, I got a lot to talk about.
Thoughts on this year's Rams?
Well, I mean, we're slow starting this year. We've come out and we've played well at times, but we just haven't put a full game together. I think the last game, you know, over on the peninsula was our first putting together. We had a couple starters out. Clay Christian's out again tonight, but I think the other guys are going to step up.
How do you feel about Tim Brown going with the press on these guys?
You know, it worries me, but at the same time, let's shake it up a little bit. Let's do some different things. You know, I trust Coach Brown and his intuition, and I think he's going to be okay.
Anything on that, Parcham?
Tyler Parcham here. How do you think the team's going to do without their key point guard, Michael Salee?
You know, Salee's a big blow, but, you know, he is a swing guy. You know, it hurt the JV, but I don't think it's going to hurt the varsity, Parch. I think we're going to be okay.
All right.
Yeah, so, you know.
How do you think Lincoln's looking in these warm-ups?
You know, Lincoln's a good team. They're going to start 5-point guard type athletes. They're all guards. They don't have
all
a
above 6 foot.
They are, and they're quick, and they're athletic, but you know what?
They got nobody that matched up with Wes Reynolds. Would you agree?
I would agree with that, and I think tonight's our night. If we can get our big guys to control the game a little bit and come out hard, I feel good. I feel good.
One key to victory.
I think the key to victory is play like a team. I think the key to victory is play hard. I think we're going to come out and do both, and we're going to get a W.
All right. Thanks for your time, man.
Thank you, guys.
Parcham, who would you see giving up some quality minutes off the bench tonight?
From the bench, you know, Kyle Stone he's been starting. He's been coming off the bench. I see him coming off the bench and making an impact real early.
I'd be lying if I said I'm not worried about Gunnar Nielsen.
Gunnar Nielsen is one of those players that one day comes out, scores 30, next comes out, puts up a brick, you know? A lot like his brother.
You never know what's coming out of that Nielsen family on the basketball court, I'll tell you that. Can I get a quick scouting report on Lincoln? They're pretty good.
Crowd support's going to play a huge factor in this game, I think.
Considering Lincoln's team is 10 times louder than the North Thurston student section. You guys are pathetic.
How do you feel the team is going to do tonight without knowing anything about them?
Not well. Thoughts on this year's Rams?
It's coming off a big win their last game, so we're hoping to get another one tonight. They're coming on this time of year, so.
This is time to get hot, right?
Absolutely. January's the month.
Exactly.
Go Rams.
All right, 3 minutes till game time. It's that time. Keys to victory. I'm going to start it out with tempo. Lincoln's obviously fast. North Thurston, we got guys like James Beatty, Darren Soror. They bruise in the paint, but they're not fast. We got to control the tempo. Slow it down, beat them in the paint. On to you, Parch.
My first key to victory is give it to the man, Wes Reynolds. You look at Lincoln's lineup, you see a bunch of athletic animals. You look at North Thurston's lineup, you see a bunch of non-athletic animals. Basketball players, yes. Firecrackers, if you will. And then you see Wes Reynolds. Wes Reynolds is the key to victory tonight. If he puts up big numbers, gets some rebounds, goes to the line, makes those shots, guaranteed win.
I like
On to you, Jay.
I like it, Parch.
All right. My keys to victory are all centered around complete domination. You know, we can't come out here flat. That's absolutely unacceptable. First, we got to give the threes to Beatty. You know, he makes them. It's proven, 100%. The kid is absolutely wet. If we don't give him the three, then, you know, what are we doing? You know, an intimidation factor is also going to be a big part of it. I'm talking stare down the entire game. Eye contact the entire time. And finally, I need career numbers from Dangerous Dak Dibley. He's absolutely a manimal. Absolutely.
All right. If any of you were in tune to Central Kitsap, you saw Jeremy Spencer put on a show. And that guy usually plays about 2-3 minutes a game. He's a definition of taking advantage of an opportunity. Guy never plays, 2 guys get sick. He drops 21. I'm calling a 15-point game from him tonight.
My second key to victory is limit the scoring in the first half. Lincoln's going to put up some big numbers in the first half, but we got to do our best to limit that so we can put some big numbers in the second half. Simple as that. On to you, Jay.
You know, I'm thinking if we can set the pace tonight, I'm going to roll with the optimism and say that Thurston's going to get a 15-point win. I'm really liking our athleticism tonight.
Finish it off. I say Thurston's got to keep this game close early. Lincoln, obviously, they can get out and run, and they could run Thurston early if this thing isn't close. Close game, I'm predicting the Thurston win. But now we get on to our score predictions. I'm going to be that Debbie Downer. I'm going Lincoln 74, North Thurston 50.
You know, make the free throws. Last thing I got to say. We haven't been doing a great job. Make them tonight, we win. I'm going Thurston 67-66 in heartbreak fashion, sending the Lincoln Abes home.
Finish us off, Jay.
All right, I'm taking Thurston 67 to 58.
We do not have a Lincoln roster, but number 33, Darren Soror for the tip against Lincoln. Wesley Reynolds secures the ball off the stone.
All right, buddy, watch out.
Soror with the early jumper, no good. Lincoln on the board. They're in transition already. Oh, here we go. Out of bounds, Thurston ball. A good start on the defensive end. Reynolds with the ball. Wesley Reynolds to steal. Oh, out of bounds. Possession, North Thurston. Scratch that, Lincoln. Wes Reynolds with the ball. Into Soror. Looking for that one-handed football catch. We've seen that drop before. Travion Brown for 2 yet again. Aaron Stone for 3. No good. Soror with position for the board. He got it. Counted. 2 points Rams. Darren Soror.
D. Soror's got to live there tonight. He's got to stay big, and he's got to keep doing what he does. Well, North Thurston, it was a tough loss. The number 3 team in the state came in. We only lost by 7. We didn't get it done, but, you know, if I'm Lincoln, I'm not satisfied with that win, as Ben said. Now we're gonna close it out with a little bit of things, some silver linings and some reasons leading to the loss. Go ahead, Jay.
Me, I've only got 2 things, a good and a bad. Number 14, only 1 point in the second half, and you got to be proud about that. Although I gotta say, the crowd reaction at certain points was a little bit lackluster. In the future, I gotta see more from the Rams crowd.
And to finish us off, I gotta say, what a game from Jeremy Spencer off the bench with 14 points. Guys heating up right at the right time. And that one big run in the third quarter, that just killed him. 11-0, can't happen. But, you know, against a good team, those are gonna happen.
And last but certainly not least, you know, there was some sloppy ball being played with some terrible transition D. That led to a lot of turnovers and a lot of points. As Ben said, the 11-point run, it really killed us in the third quarter. And also, you know, I don't want to be biased, but there were some terrible calls by the refs. You know, we're unbiased, but being ESPN, but terrible calls. Some silver linings where we kept it very close. You know, 7 points. Jay Spence had an amazing game, and number 14 was all but gone. He was literally gone until the fourth quarter. North Thurston, final score 66 to 59. Closing it out from the SKA. Da-na-na, da-na-na.
Go Rams.